Hi, this is Tarun Preet, and I'm going to talk about Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery today. I have three words for this movie: refreshing, palatable, atypical in a good way. The first time I watched this movie, I don't know why I expected it to be kind of single layered. Maybe it was because of the easy breezy, light-hearted beginning while the characters were being introduced. But boy, this movie subverts such expectations. It is stratified, and each subsequent layer keeps on getting interesting. Now, I'm going to list things that I found great about this movie. Number one has to be Benoit Blanc. He's the most memorable part of this movie. Your mind is pleasantly occupied by Benoit Blanc for a long time after you've finished watching the movie. He's charming, he's quaint, he's cute, he's intelligent, and he does not take himself too seriously, which I absolutely love. It looks as if Daniel Craig is having too much fun while playing this character. One more thing, Benoit Blanc is so well dressed, so chic. We'll talk about this in detail later. Number two, the characters in general. I think they are very well written. Apart from Benoit, I really loved Helen. She's kind, she's smart, she's grieving, she's angry, she's helpless at times, yet she's relentless.
Am I the elephant?
There's so much depth and dimension to that character. Then comes Claire. She reminds us of so many politicians. She doesn't want to be responsible for introducing a major safety hazard among the masses. Yet, she's not saying anything because she fears she'll lose her support and position. Vested interests over humanity. Then comes Birdie J. Sure must have reminded everyone of some famous person. Birdie J does not know what and what not to say. She's ignorant, she's absolutely not smart, and she cannot function without Peg's IQ and wisdom. But hey, she looks great and dresses up beautifully. All the other characters, Miles Braun with his ingratiating manners and the facade that his life is, Lionel with his vestigial morality and extinct ethics, Duke and his loathsome yet entertaining personality, Peg and her relatable persona, Whiskey and her mostly pleasant ways, Duke's no-nonsense mother, who made me laugh like crazy with that slap on Duke's face. All of these characters, Miles Braun, Lionel, Duke, Claire, Birdie J, all of them seem inspired by some famous people. All these characters are so different from each other, yet they have one similarity. They are willing to ignore or mold or hide or blatantly reject the truth when it does not serve them. I think all the characters were very intriguing. Number three, the plot. It is flavorsome, engaging, and entertaining. The twins' angle, the flashback to give us a whole new perspective, the clues hidden in plain sight, the things that are an ode to the previous Knives Out. Also, Miles Braun's desire to be mentioned in the same sentence as the Mona Lisa is such a highlight of the plot. I mean, it does happen in the end. Once the layers of this multi-layered story start getting peeled off, the movie makes us feel as if we should have been able to notice these things before. Also, from the beginning to the end, the movie does not take itself too seriously. I think this movie does not try to be super smart or wise. It just tries to be intriguing, fun, and entertaining, and I think it succeeds. Number four, music. It's beautiful, whimsical at times, very elegant at times, more zestful as we go deeper into the layers of the plot, very pleasant at all times, and all the different compositions are befitting to and kind of underline the important plot points. Number 5, the cast and the cameos. We have to talk about the ensemble cast. Daniel Craig, Janelle Monáe, Edward Norton, Kate Hudson, Catherine Hahn, Dave Bautista, Madeline Klein, Jessica Henwick, Leslie Odom Jr. Then there are the very, very interesting cameos, and so many of these. The movie does not get dull for even a moment. Number 6, performances. I have to talk about Janelle Monáe's role and performance. It is such a showstopper. She intimidates without saying anything. Her body language, her range of emotions. What's not to love? She's an absolute delight. I've already talked about Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc. He's the most charming and entertaining.
Truly delightful.
I have to talk about the opening scene with Catherine Hahn. The moment she pushes away the makeup artist's hand and steps from a panicky mess into this composed professional zone, it was such a highlight for me. She's amazing. Now, Kate Hudson as Birdie J. She's so beautiful and entertaining. I guiltily fell in love with Birdie J in spite of her being the epitome of ignorance. The whole cast of the movie, everyone is great in this movie. Number 7, costumes. The costumes in the movie, they are to die for. I definitely want to steal Benoit and Andy's outfits. If I knew a word more perfect than the word perfect, I'd use that for Andy's outfits. The dress that Janelle Monáe is wearing in her entry scene, it's iconic. I just can't get it out of my head. All of her dressy looks were so red carpet worthy, and Benoit's look was the most elegant. His clothes and style are inspired by Jack Tati and Cary Grant, and we are all here for that. I can go on forever about this movie, but I think it's enough for today's video. I love this movie. It makes me happy. It is so pleasant on the eyes and to the ears as well. If you haven't watched it in a while or you haven't watched it at all, this is your hint to watch it. If you like my videos, please like them. Please click on the thumbs up icon and please subscribe to my channel. It would be so cool if you do that. See you next time. Bye bye.